Here we go. Yes, yes. Finally, our first semifinals of the night, our first best of 5.
Here on Romanticide LE, at the top left-hand corner of the map, we have a blue Terran player playing for Mouse Esports. It is HeRoMaRinE.
And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Romanticide LE, we have one of the best Terrans out there in the land of South Korea, representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming DPG. It is Cure. This is it. 2 Titans collide, mate.
Terran diff.
Yep, Terran confirmed for the grand finals. One of these two will move on, and usually it's Cure. Usually it's Cure up there meeting Zest in those finals, but not this week. This week Zest decided to sleep in. He did not show up here for this week's tournament, and now it gives the opportunity to some of these other players, and EU is what woke up instead of Zest.
Why are you making it sound like Zest is a country?
I mean, have you seen his abs?
I actually have not.
What? What is wrong with you?
What do you mean what is wrong with you? Why are you looking at his abs?
What are you on about? Mate, they're posted all over the place. What do you
hold on.
Oh my god.
Zest abs.
I actually don't know if they're posted all over the place.
StarCraft 2. I got a photo of a fat guy. I got a photo of Nada who's half naked. Where is Zest's abs? I don't see.
Hold on. I'll send you a link, mate. I'll send you a link.
Oh, God, do I really want to see this? Is this really necessary?
Oh god.
What does his abs have to do with being a country?
I think this is a link to a photo shoot that he had. Hold on.
Oh god, is it porn? Are you gonna send me porn right now?
What? That's not what Zest did. What are you on about? This was during the SSL days. Here we go.
Wait, during SSL he did a topless photo shoot?
No, it was during SSL when he was still on KT Rollster. I believe.
He did a topless photo shoot?
No, I think a modeling company.
God, they have feet as well? Oh God, what is this? Goodness gracious.
Shout out to Spot TV Games, mate.
I don't see abs, but I saw feet.
There you go.
I don't know how I feel about that.
It's even better. What are you saying?
Is it?
Feet pics?
Is it? I'm not a feet person.
No, neither am I. I don't know what's up with people with their feet, but
apparently it's the bottom of your foot is where it's at.
Is that really where it's at?
That's what I've been told.
Oh no!
Like the soles, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the toe curling. I don't know.
Oh god! All right. I feel like we're getting more information than we needed with that one. But Cure is looking to be incredibly aggressive here. He did not stop Reaper production. He has plenty of Hellions. He's looking to zoom across the map and break through what little HeRoMaRinE has. And HeRoMaRinE hasn't really been able to scout this. We haven't really been able to talk much about the game, but like again, he went for an SCV scout in the beginning, and that is it. And here comes Cure.
Oh, he's with the Zoomy boys. He's going fast. He's going across the map. Marines and Cyclones about to come out though, so maybe that'll give HeRoMaRinE a chance. What? Here they come, and the fight's happening. The Cyclones out, locks onto one Hellion, and Hellion is still alive, amazingly. That's it.
That is it, mate. Once the Cyclone came out, that is the defense there for HeRoMaRinE. Thankfully, he was on point with his build, and even though he didn't get a lot of scouting information, he was being very safe, and with that, Cure goes back home.
What is Cure gonna do with all these units, right? Got a bunch of units that are pretty useless.
It's just vibing, mate. Just vibe. Also, mate, shout out to Jeffrey in the chat just updating us. My god, I was not expecting it. Parting to Ode Clem.
Yeah, it's about a mile away.
Wow.
It's parting.
Yeah.
Of course. It's his domain. When Zest isn't here, it's partying, baby.
Yo, that means we have confirmed a TvP Grand Finals. It will not be our mirror matchup. Parting is now going up against MaxPax. Winner of that goes up against the winner of this series. Wow.
All right, here comes the second wave of Zoomy boys.
Here we go. It was scouted by HeRoMaRinE, so he's well aware. He is sending his Reapers over here towards the north. He will spot these Hellions.
Oh. Good positioning. Try to get as much splash damage as he can. Does get two of the Reapers. That one Reaper is running home. He's scared. He's like, my brothers, they died.
Oh god. Meanwhile, HeRoMaRinE, you know, he's just chilling at home. He's getting his third base up and running, ready for any kind of drop. And as you were saying before, right, like Cure, he had to just find some value with this. He invested so much in these Reapers and Hellions in the early game. I guess thankfully he was able to catch some Reapers, right? I guess that's something, you know, he's active here out on the map in case HeRoMaRinE pushed out, I guess.
I mean, Cure has the map control now. Like, he's like outside. He doesn't have, like, he's not in it, but he has, you know, he's some control. You know, checking, making sure nothing crazy is getting pushed out. And he's the first to take his third as well. Has it as an orbital already. It's ready to go. Unit-wise, both players are fairly even, except Kier has just a ton of more Reapers and Hellions. And it's just gonna... He's got to either do something with those, either like send them in, or, you know, get rid of them, or you just, you know, keep them outside of HeRoMaRiNE's base just to have them as spotters, essentially.
Not gonna lie, there was a moment there where I feel like Cure probably could have gone in and sniped a tank. Like, he may have lost a bit doing it. Maybe it would have been worth it, but didn't opt to go for it. Instead, he decides to keep his army alive and, as you said, just kind of be out in position and have a bunch of scouting information, right? If there is a move out across the map. But we're on the romantic side. You know, we're gonna end up in a split map scenario. I think everyone get ready for a solid 30-minute game. At least that's how things are gonna go if our players are looking to be defensive, and I feel like that's what our sensor tower is telling us.
And it is. It's just gonna be a game of build up this tank count and try to position better than your opponent. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be all about that positioning battle here. I say positioning battle, it's TvT. Things can go other ways as well. We could see some doom drops, but that's also why these sensor towers are so valuable, especially this one from Cure. It does cover this dead space into the main, so he will have eyes on any kind of drop trying to sneak in. His natural is a little bit exposed, but I'm sure we're going to see some more sensor towers been thrown down. That solid Venn diagram.
Sensor tower Venn diagram. It's gonna be a slow build-up game.
Oh yeah.
So we're just chilling.
Oh yeah. We be chilling, mate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure a lot of the Terran players in the chat are gonna enjoy it. Meanwhile, HeRoMaRiNE finally pushing out with a small force, but it is immediately spotted by Cure.
Just take a position for his fourth to go down. Yeah, nothing too crazy. He's not gonna like go across the map right away. Oh, but it does.
Yeah. He's juking up.
He's juking up trying to fake the drop.
Yeah. Meanwhile, there we go. The fourth is being taken. Meanwhile, Cure is trying to hit the northern side of the map. Oh, he will get a free tank.
Oh, but that does notify HeRoMaRiNE of this push, and does have a couple of tanks backing this up.
At the same time,
a pick up and drop kind of moment.
The Raven,
Get the Raven.
Oh my god!
Gets the Raven. What a good pick off.
Yeah, well worth it. Sure, a bunch of Hellions and Reapers got taken out, but I mean, they were useless from the early game, so very nice pick off by Cure.
Cure just being a nuisance, kind of just make his presence known on that side of the map, and honestly, it's kind of scary as HeRoMaRiNE. seeing that kind of presence there. But like for the longest time, Kier had the map control. He's had the presence on the map. HeRoMaRinE still doesn't have he barely has any presence on the map. All he knows is that there's some units on the right side of the map near his third. He doesn't know what to do. He just has a big army, centralized in the middle of his bases so that he can respond as fast as he can to some kind of attack.
And
Kier's just flexing his big balls of confidence,
To be fair, Kier is the one that's being aggressive right now, and HeRoMaRinE does spot the army, so he does reposition in time. He is here to defend the space, and Kier isn't going to find much damage here. But I guess what matters is that even if he doesn't find damage, Kier, he's the one being active, and he doesn't have anything to worry about at home. HeRoMaRinE is respecting Kier quite a bit, and as a result, he's just kind of chilling here. Finally, we see the first signs of aggression with this double drop.
So how much damage is gonna get done? There's flying straight into the fourth and stopping right before the center tower. Maybe not confident enough to go in quite yet. That is a lot of space before they can the drop can go anywhere as well.
Yeah. So it does make a lot of sense, right? You want to wait to recharge your boost and then go in, boost, and give your opponent as little time as possible to respond. There we go. Siege is up. Goes in for the boost.
He's boosting. Okay, free tank. But HeRoMaRinE is in the third. Oh, I thought he was. Oh, okay. Now he's on top of the SCVs. A lot of SCVs going down 16. Those, but Marines or HeRoMaRinE will get cleaned up as well. I don't think Kier got anything except for that tank with those Marines. A few SCVs, but that's about it.
Yeah, a very nice play there by HeRoMaRinE. Again, because of that move, he gave Kier very little time to react, got an entire mineral line essentially. That was amazing. And now Kier is forced to respond. To be fair, because of that as well, Kier does have a massive army advantage. He has less workers, sure, but he has more armies pushing out across the map. But trying to push into these siege tanks, oh, never mind. Oh my god.
Matrix will use. These are free commands and it's your light.
The tanks! The tanks!
Tanks getting our free tanks? Well, no. Stim ran out just in time, and Kier in great position to take down this planetary fairly easily, and a scary position for HeRoMaRinE here.
Yeah, unfortunately, HeRoMaRinE, he was getting ready for attack towards the north again, which, to be fair, that's where Kier has been applying pressure, and unfortunately, he was completely out of position. He did not have anything out of the map to scout an army coming, and now he lost his fourth, could even lose his fifth.
Okay, we got a fight coming. Landed Vikings, nacho cheese being thrown down everywhere. Defense interference matrix is being used. GG is called from HeRoMaRinE with that losing fight.
Wow.
That was good nacho cheese.
Oh god, not just nacho cheese, but it's also a thing where HeRoMaRinE realized that he couldn't win the battle in the sky, so he landed his Vikings early, but all his ravens were exposed, so Kier just went ham, killed all the ravens. As soon as that happened, he landed himself, and that was just a very decisive game from Kier.
Yeah, those siege tanks destroyed those Vikings fairly quick.
And the positioning as well, HeRoMaRinE, he was forced to fight there, because if he didn't, he would have lost his fifth. It was isolated on its own. It was essentially dead, and losing two bases for free like that. Sure, he got a mineral line earlier, but that doesn't really, that pales in comparison as to the amount of damage that Kier was doing. Damn.
Kier just smacked HeRoMaRinE with that army, man. It's no. Nah, my game. All right, here we are on map 2 on Lightshade LE. We have our blue Terran player playing for Mouse Esports. It is HeRoMaRinE.
And spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Lightshade LE, we have the South Korean Terran. He is red, representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming DPG. It is Kier. What a game one.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of nutty game one. Little bit passive, but both players can't really like do anything crazily aggressive at the start. So it's what TvT is. It's all about that map control, that map presence, and just having the right positioning and the right timing.
Yeah, it is a little bit unfortunate that like after that drop from HeRoMaRinE, he didn't really have anything out on the map to scout his opponent, right? Like he didn't have any like Marines sprinkled around, so he had no idea that a push was coming until it was in his face, until it was within sensor tower range. So that was just really unfortunate from HeRoMaRinE to be in that position to begin with in that scenario. So yeah, very decisive play by Cure. Very scary, to be honest. To be fair, a lot of that did come down to the map as well, Romanticide. That's also why it was so passive to begin with. On a map like Lightshade, I feel like things should be a little bit different.
Well, we're gonna find out. Both players are still mirroring each other in terms of build order. Reapers coming out, factories being built as well. Probably Command Center will follow up next. So we'll see if they're gonna, if either one player does something insane or both players are just gonna do the same old Marine tank build.
Yeah. Again, Cure, he opened up a little bit more aggressively last game. Maybe he might try that again here because of the rush, because of the shorter rush distance on Lightshade. It's possible that he could hit before the Cyclone comes out from HeRoMaRinE, and then that's where damage can be done and Cure can start to snowball. Or because that's something he did in game one, maybe he'll play a little bit more standard in game two.
Well, HeRoMaRinE getting the faster command center and also putting it on the low ground work as Cure is getting it, being safer and putting it on the high ground as well. Not getting Hellions, but opting to get the faster Cyclone. So both players playing a little more defensive, not overcommitting to Reapers and Hellions.
Exactly, very safe, very safe. Meanwhile, Cure, he actually outmaneuvers the Reapers of HeRoMaRinE, and he will get into the main base, will force a delay on this starport.
Oh no, this is. Oh, I was gonna say this could be GG like already, but Cyclone does come out. We'll clean this up. 3 SCVs do go down though, and the Reapers of HeRoMaRinE going back home, not even counter pressuring at all.
Yeah, that's the problem, right? Like, he didn't need the Reapers at home to defend. The Cyclone was enough, and as a result, Hero missed out on an opportunity to maybe deal some counter damage.
Oh, he's sending his Reapers in now. See if he can do anything. Maybe 2 SCVs at least. Nah. Not even scouting information, like.
Yeah, I mean, there's a Cyclone out, right? Like, what do you do against that? Maybe HeRoMaRinE could try and sneak into the main base, but Cure is ready and waiting with those Marines. He's anticipating that as well. So HeRoMaRinE, he is in the dark. And oh my, interesting. Even though we have a tech lab on this starport, Cure, he's delaying his own Raven and going for a much faster medevac.
Going for that drop. Gonna be a surprise attack. Let's see how much damage he can do. It's gonna be the question. Oh, 2 Cyclones and 2 Cyclones across the map, huh? Okay.
That they are. Meanwhile, this drop is heading across the map. Will it get spotted? Will it get caught out by these Cyclones? Is going to be the big question here. Or can he just like kind of thread the needle through everything and get into a mineral line?
HeRoMaRinE just got his first siege tank from the looks of it.
Yes.
Yes, sir. But does have his Cyclones in pretty optimal positions in case any kind of drop comes in. It's gonna get caught right here.
No.
Cure's got a boost. Cure, you got a boost. Do something. Trade.
What?
Something, Cure. He lives.
What?
He lives.
He lost nothing.
He lives.
I am shocked that this medevac survived. Oh my god. None of the Marines got picked off either. It looked pretty dire there for Cure because he responded a little bit late to that medevac being hit by the Cyclone, but I guess it was enough.
He lives.
That's crazy, mate. That's crazy.
The medevac lives. She lives light. Oh, bless.
Oh my god. To be fair, that isn't the biggest of deals, right? But what's scary is that, again, Cure didn't waste any factory time producing cyclones, so he is the one with a tank advantage right now, and that's kind of scary. You know, a lot of TvT does come down to those tanks.
Zer. Also, Cure positioning himself to get his third faster as well. Command center is already finished. Just has to fly over, turn to an orbital. Reapers in the base, gets scouting formation.
Mate, that 6-minute Reaper timing.
Mate. How many SCVs?
Oh.
Not even an SCV.
At least he was able to get some scouting information. He saw the timing of the third CC. Now here we go. HeRoMaRinE is pushing out into the center of the map. He has his Ravens ready for those disables or auto turrets.
This is which player has better positioning, which player has the better ping. It's going to come down to the interference matrices or the auto turrets, like you said. Who's going to interference matrix what? Who's going to auto turret what? It's going to be a fight of their lives. Auto turrets going down for both players. Ravens are getting picked off. This defense interference matrix is being used. However, HeRoMaRiNE's tanks are still up. They are operational, but there are no more Marines from either player.
Exactly. One of the tanks of Cure wasn't a part of the fight at all whatsoever. He's forced to pull the boys. Is this going to be enough to clean this up? It looks like it will, because the siege tank was taken out, but a lot of SCVs are going down.
So got a buffer for, you know, the Vikings, you know.
I mean, he did, to be honest, and as a result, Cure will hold. Lost mining time, dead SCVs, but he survives to live another day.
I think HeRoMaRiNE survived with both of his Ravens. Nice.
Yeah, I'm shocked as well, mate. That's pretty big. They're being repaired.
They're gonna be useful for later. Cure doesn't have any more Ravens, so that's going to be a huge problem. He does have the Vikings, so maybe he can go in and snipe the Ravens, possibly. I think he's trying to. He's hunting. He's looking. He's sniffing.
Oh, God.
You know? He's trying.
What's he smelling?
He's smelling tanks coming his way.
Petroleum's in the air, mate, and here comes HeRoMaRiNE. He does have a supply advantage. He has a tank advantage. He has those Ravens, as you were saying. Oh, but did I speak too soon? One of them gets picked off.
The Viking numbers. The Viking numbers is too good for HeRoMaRiNE. But the Marines, they're running into the tank fire. There's still more Marines for Cure, but there's a ton of tanks for HeRoMaRiNE, and with the air advantage that HeRoMaRiNE has, this is going to be a slow push of death.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing to stop HeRoMaRiNE. Not anymore. There are only a couple of Marines, so the third base will go down. A tank comes out for Cure, but again, it's just not going to be enough, mate. He's looking to pull boys. He has them selected, but he loses the third.
So if he pulls all the boys, you get a surround. He's trying. He's going for the surround, Light. He's going for the surround.
He's trying, mate. He's trying, but the tank fell. Here we go. The boys are being pulled.
He's going for the surround.
They get stuck on Marines.
GG. He didn't pull the boys from the third. That's why he lost.
True.
It's just unfortunate, you know. If he had the boys from the third, you know, he could have surrounded that army a bit better, had a better chance at it, you know. He had no chance.
He had no chance, mate. Now we're tied up 1-1. But this is still not the ace match. Best of 5.
No, it's not.
Mate, get in here, mate. Get in here.
Get it in there.
God, who are you, Jim Rising? Mate.
I'm trying to think of someone who's worse than HeRoMaRinE.
There's no one, mate. There's no one. Aye.
In the top right hand corner of the map on Oxide LE, we have a blue Terran player playing for Mouse Esports. It is HeRoMaRinE.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Oxide LE, we have our South Korean Terran. He is red, representing Team DPG. Dragon Phoenix Gaming. It is Cure.
Alrighty.
Very different game on Lightshade. I would have to like go back to the initial fight to see what happened there. Like obviously Cure, he didn't have all of his tanks in the first fight outside his natural base. I think maybe HeRoMaRinE was able to siege up first as well. Order turrets were being thrown down, and it was a bit of a clusterfuck when it came to just like how many spells were going off there. But yeah, it was a fight that HeRoMaRinE just dominated in the end.
Yeah, he did, and I mean, with that, like he saved all his tanks as well. So when the second round came, he had so many more tanks.
Yeah,
just essentially a move in. Didn't even need to siege up and just clean the floor with Cure's face.
Like it was insane that he ended that fight with like 4 tanks surviving. Like that's crazy. Yeah. Like I was like, what? What happened?
It's a new map, Light. New map. You know, new game, new build order. Command center first. Not command center. I mean, Rax command center for Cure. Factory for HeRoMaRinE. Different settings. Okay.
Yeah, much more economic opener for Cure, but it does make a little bit of sense to me just because we're on Oxide. Oxide is one of those maps where the natural base is easier to defend just because of the high ground ramp and how this is all set up. So as a result, you know, it makes sense that Cure is being a little bit more greedy. Meanwhile, HeRoMaRinE just opening up, I would say, a little bit more safe. Oh, but he starts a Hellion.
Safe, but wants to be a zoomy boy.
Yeah, boy. And I'm a little bit worried for Cure, not gonna lie. We'll see what HeRoMaRinE is gonna be able to accomplish with this, as he's gonna be pushing out with 2 Hellions and what, 4 to 5 Reapers. So it packs quite a punch. And there isn't going to be a Cyclone.
No Cyclone, but double Reaper for Cure. So he's gonna try to catch up with the Hellion production. But we'll see. I hope Cure just doesn't die straight up from this. But, you know, it could be a build order loss with how many units are coming out, and here they come and. HeRoMaRinE, he sees what he's got. He sees the weakness. He's trying to go for it. He's got grenades.
He does have
Marine
grenades.
got roasted.
Meanwhile, we even have an SCV that was trying to repair some of those Hellions. Ooh, SCV gets picked off, but 2 more Hellions pop out.
HeRoMaRinE, he's in there, like he wants it.
He does. He really does. But it took him a little bit to get here. So I do think that Cure has enough to defend with just his raw army. And he does force HeRoMaRinE back. Thank God.
SCVs and a Marine. It's not bad.
Yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all. Makes up for his later CC.
And now Cure sending a medevac out, with I'm assuming Hellions in them. It's gonna try to do some counter pressure with the drop. When HeRoMaRinE, HeRoMaRinE back in it. He's looking. He's seeing that he doesn't have the Hellion numbers that he had before, so something fishy is happening.
Ooh, smart play, right? He realizes, yo, something is not quite right here. He's zooming all the way back home, but the Hellions are already here. The SCVs are lining up.
Oh, it's a barbecue. 2 SCVs, 4 SCVs, a few more, 7, one more shot. 8 SCVs in total going down for HeRoMaRinE. Essentially, players trading out.
A very nice use for all those Hellions that Cure was forced to make earlier. Again, a very nice transition into that medevac and into that drop. And yeah, we're just getting back into that tank production. HeRoMaRinE does have a tank lead here at the moment, 2-0. But Cure is about to finish up his first tank. There we go. So HeRoMaRinE can maybe use this window of opportunity where he does have the tanks. On top of that, you know, even though Cure has one tank here to defend, it could be disabled.
Cure being a little bit greedy, getting a 3rd command center as well.
Oh my god.
I don't know if that's the right move. From what we see, this is not going to be fun.
Mate.
2 Ravens are here as well. He's just going in. He scans. He sees there's only one tank. He puts in the interference matrix. The 2nd tank is on the high ground. 1 Raven does get sniped down, but SCVs are going down, and HeRoMaRinE just repositioning himself to be able to be try to outrange that siege tank on the high ground.
Oh my god,
Siege
it looks
tank
like
does go down, and he's just in the natural with 19 SCVs going down light. I don't know about this.
this could be game. This could be game. But at the same time, we do have never mind. I thought it might have been a drop. It was just a Raven across the map. It looks like the Raven will get picked up. Nothing is going right here for Cure. He does eventually clean this up, lands the Vikings, does deal with the Marines, but god, that was a lot of worker kills.
That was oof.
But you know what? Triple CC.
Yeah, triple CC. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Just hopefully he doesn't die, you know, to any kind of secondary push. But both players are just chilling now. They're chilling. And I don't think HeRoMaRinE saw this 3rd CC, so if he chills too long, was going to be a problem.
I think he has to assume, just because of how little that Cure had to defend, right? I would assume that he would assume that. But HeRoMaRinE, he is pushing out across the map, going for that 2nd push that you were talking about. This time though, Cure, he actually has a decent army, as long as he's sieged up. That's kind of what it comes down to. That's a lot of Vikings.
Oh, they're clashing. And that's not going to be good. Oof. Raven goes down for HeRoMaRinE, and so Cure sees that opportunity. He's pushing for it. He's going. These siege tanks, they're very vulnerable. They're looking behind them. They're like, oh shit, there is something behind us. We need to go. Nice pick off on the Raven.
Yeah.
There for HeRoMaRinE. Landed Vikings. Oh, killing off those last 2 tanks, and it's gonna be a fight. It's a brawl. Landed Vikings from both sides. Siege tanks from both sides. They're duking it out.
Yeah,
Medevac for Cure is doing work, but just get killed off.
It looks like Cure may have a little bit too much here, as he does trade beautifully against HeRoMaRinE. And HeRoMaRinE, unlike Cure, doesn't have those 3 orbitals. One of them is still just a regular command center, so HeRoMaRinE is hurting so much when it comes to those workers. I don't think Cure has enough to really like press the issue and break into the natural, but also he traded very nicely there. That's it.
All right. Yeah, so 3 CCs really came in clutch for Cure.
Yeah, the greed paying off there for Cure. He did lose a lot there when like his natural was being breached, but at the same time, at the end of that fight, I was looking at the worker count, and it was like Cure was down 5 workers. Like I was like, that's okay. Like he was fine.
Yeah. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
With that, we are going to be diving into game number 4.
I was about to go into that Max Packs game.
Yeah, I mean, calm down, buddy. Calm down. There we go.
I was very close because I thought it was. I thought it was the other game.
Can you like join these lobbies, mate? Like,
Listen, I just saw it come up, okay? I was about to click it, and then you just sent me the goddamn invite. What do you want from me?
Oh my god. This guy.
Goodness gracious.
Mate, I'm so jealous, by the way. Like what does
Jealous of who?
what does Baja Blast taste like? What is that?
It's like pineapple-y
Ooh.
and a little bit of like, I think mango flavor. I'll give you a more exact definition after this intro.
That's crazy, man. It's crazy.
The bottom left-hand corner of the map on 2000 atmospheres LE. We are match point for Cure. We have our blue Terran player playing for Mouse Esports. It is HeRoMaRinE.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of 2000 atmospheres LE, we have the South Korean Terran player currently up 2-1 in this best of 5 semifinals. He just needs one more uno mas, and then he will be one of our finalists this week. It is Cure.
So Wiki has it as like tropical lime,
Oh my.
but it has like a bit of pineapple flavor, like
That's tropical.
limey, like that kind of like tropical kind of flavoring. Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty good. You go to Taco Bell, you know, you have to get it.
It's just not a thing here. It's just not a thing.
That's proxy racks.
It is. HeRoMaRinE looking to ramp up the pressure here. Meanwhile, ooh, Cure is going for an SCV scout. So he will realize that something is amiss once he does get across the map. And once he realizes, hey, there's only one Rax and there's a bunch of gas. I know, mate.
Oh, does block off the ramp with the supply depot so the SCV won't be able to see anything. This is gonna be worrisome. I wonder if Cure will catch on to it.
We'll see how he treats it. Meanwhile, okay, he opens up with that factory. No greedy, fast, natural CC or anything like that from Cure. But Reapers are on the way for HeRoMaRinE.
Is that a third Rax coming in? Does he want to put down a third Rax?
At this time, that would be insane. That would be insane.
Do it. No balls.
He throws out the factory at home.
And we're off.
Yeah, 2 Reapers and an SCV to help tank some of those shots. We're going to try and deny this CC. There we go. The Reapers do reveal themselves, and now Cure knows.
And he should be scared. Bunker does go down at the natural for some extra bit of, fortification. And Cure, he can't really do much. He's got to wait for the Hellion. He's got to break that bunker somehow. But with only Hellions and Reapers, it's going to be a tough job.
Yeah, exactly. There's a timing here where maybe he could try and dive on that building SCV, but the bunker will finish. And now HeRoMaRinE is going to be so annoying, delaying the CC for so long.
Alrighty. No CC from HeRoMaRinE, just straight into a starport.
I'm shocked.
Try to keep putting that pressure on.
Yeah, I'm shocked as well, to be honest. Like, now is a good opportunity to get a lead when it comes to that CC. He even comes home to defend, to help defend against the Reapers of Cure. Cure just doesn't have the numbers here. Oof.
Run, Cure! It's not worth it! There's no need for you to fight.
Oh god, and there we go. Medevac is on the way. Still no CC, mate. HeRoMaRinE just one basing it up.
Now, will this play in his favor? He has a window for sure, but it's okay. If he wasn't gonna spend, I was gonna throw my shit in the air.
Yeah. Would have been crazy. But HeRoMaRinE just delays his expansion for quite some time. At the same time, Cure is looking to go for a counter drop.
So the barracks does show a lot of information, and he's gonna get confirmed information when he sees this medevac here. Oh man, both players, they're just flying by each other. I hope they notice.
That's the question.
Who does more damage?
There's nothing here at home to defend here for HeRoMaRinE. Meanwhile, at the same time, in come the Reapers into the main base, but there's 2 tanks.
Oh, that tank position is so good. Covers pretty much the middle line for Cure. Whereas Cure's drop, there's no opposition. He's just going at it. He's probably just killing off SCVs left and right. He's like, what's up? The Cyclone is here. We'll target. Oh no, he targeted a Reaper. That's not good.
Meanwhile, it looks like Cure, he has defended. He has cleaned up everything at home. Cure pausing the game. Hopefully everything's okay. Oh, there we go.
BM pause.
BM pause, mate. I mean, I think it's just over. Like, the delay on the CC, it's huge, let alone the 17 SCVs going down. Like, Cure, he's already got an orbital. That's it.
That is it. GG is called. Oh, thank goodness. I need to pee.
Go for it, mate. GG. What's that Baja Blast talk, mate? GG, well played. Congratulations, Cure. He is going to be our Terran representative in the grand finals. As I update the admins with said score, congratulations. And his opponents will be a Protoss. Which Protoss? We still do not know. It's going to be either Parting or Max Packs. I believe they are in game number 3. Yes, they are. They're currently tied up 1-1 apiece. So still could be either one of these players. Could be Parting or Max Packs. It's kind of up in the air right now. It is a PvP, so a little bit more coin flippy. But yeah, just what an intense TvT that we just had. We did see kind of the evolution of HeRoMaRinE over the course of that series, where game number 1 was very macro focused, very straight up, and obviously it was on Romanticide, but I feel like after HeRoMaRinE experienced that game, he didn't want to experience that again. He's like, the game, we shouldn't like macro up into 3 or 4 bases. Like, it's not going to work out for me. So he decided to be a little bit more aggressive. He found some success in this series, but also some failures. There were maybe moments there where he could have achieved a little bit more, to be fair, but at the same time, like, I don't necessarily think he played badly, just, you know, just couldn't quite close it out there against Cure. Cure got away with a lot of greed in a lot of these games.
That is true. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Light. Who are we waiting on?
We are looking to dive into Parting versus Max Packs. They're in game 3, but they are tied up. So the game that they are playing will not be the final game. Doesn't matter which way it goes. So yeah, we'll just jump in mid-series once they become available.